to your mind, I guess, on a zone read keeper? It's a decision we don't see you make a whole lot.
Yeah, it's truly a read, and the end crashed, and we pull it. We've had that play up a handful of times over the last couple of years, and kind of that was the first great look at it to get the touchdown. But yeah, it's exciting to be able to kind of put the game out of reach that way.
What did you say about Sam that he keeps making plays even though teams have to be trying to cover him?
Yeah, they're going to have to start. He's a stud, man, and he does a great job. And had that play kind of rigged up all week. We knew he liked it, and he ran a great route and was able to throw it to him wide open. It's a good one to hit there. It feels good.
Did you guys feel the urgency coming into this week? Dan talked about the defense. Certainly they challenged them. And overall, coming off a loss, did you really feel it this week?
Yeah, sure. I think they all feel that way. But, yeah, we want to get one in front of our home fans. We let them down last week and wanted to make sure we got this one for them. And, yeah, speaking of the defense, I don't think they could have played much better. They played their tails off, and ending it with a strip sack there, it's pretty impressive what they did. Kept us in that game. Certainly picked me up after the interception and did a good job.
I know it's only a constrained sample size, but you're having a lot of confidence in Sam Before.
Yeah.
And he's really playing well for you.
Yeah.
When did it start, and when did you see something special?
Yeah, the first day he was at OTAs probably. He's a stud. He's a stud and has great feel for the game, has great hands, obviously, has good speed, blocks well when we ask him to block. But I know for me personally, he does a great job in the route progression. I think the most exciting part about him, and I'm sure he'd say this, is he's not even playing as well as he really could. There's still some little rookie things that happen here or there that, the sky's the limit for him. And it's going to be fun to hopefully play with him for a long time.
It falls apart if it's not executed by the players, but it seems like you guys have a lot of guys running open deep today. I mean, play design was really good. So can you just comment on the game plan then put together for those shot plays on third downs and some of those deep plays?
Yeah, I thought he did a hell of a job. We kind of had an idea of how we wanted the game to go and had a few more of those shot plays in this week to take advantage of them. I missed the one to Khalif, and we hit the one to Sam on the same drive, which kind of ultimately makes up for it in some ways. But you'd like to hit them all. And, yeah, I thought he did a great job.
It's been a big part of your success, it seems like, this year when you've had the mistake, whether it's the interception or the misplays, like you are coming back and touchdown drive there or the touchdown to Sam. So
Yeah.
Is that something, like, as you've gotten older and just learning to settle down and recover from your own mistakes?
Yeah, I think, more importantly than making, the big play every time is how do you respond to the bad ones. That's the most important thing at our position at quarterback in this league. It's hard, man. You're going to make mistakes. That's about as bad as I've thrown a ball in my career. Just straight missed them. And, like, how do I respond the next, drive, the next play to be as best I can? And that's where I think you're truly judged is after the bad plays and being able to respond.
How big those runs Mike gives there?
Yeah, awesome.
It seemed like he really kind of settled in.
Yeah, I thought Ben called it great there, kind of getting him settled in towards the end and getting some holes for him there at the end. Certainly behind that left side, they were doing a great job with Jonah and Panay, and he did the rest, man. He's a good player.
Jared, how about Colby and really the rest of your offense?
Yeah.
You guys are down a bunch of guys up front.
Yeah, it's a tough spot for Skip, and then it's definitely a tough spot for Colby after that, having to play tackle. I don't know how many reps he's had at that, but he battled, man. He really battled. They both did. Skip, I know he went out with the injury, but they both battled, and I thought they did a good job. I'll have to watch the film, obviously, but your first snaps at a position you haven't played is tough. But he battled and gave us a chance to win there.
How many rows up do you think you threw the ball out?
Not very many. The interception was the worst ball I've ever thrown. That was maybe the second one. That ball didn't come out of my hand very well.
Was that, did you feel yourself pressing at all just because the offense, you hadn't put a lot of points and it seemed like you hit a little bit?
No. Certainly, me, you mean?
Yeah.
No. The interception. I mean, again, he's wide open. I got to hit him all day long, and I don't know if I've ever missed like that. It's just a crappy throw, and we can laugh at it now because we won. But crappy throw put our defense in a bad spot, and they were able to get the ball back for us and pick me up. And I think that's what good teams do, though. You're going to have bad plays, or we're going to have to pick up our defense at times. They're going to have to pick up me at times, and that's what we did today. And I think to answer your question though, like, when our defense is playing as well as they are, we don't feel the need to press as much. We knew we were in control of that game. We knew our defense was playing as well as you guys saw they were, and so yeah, we had plenty of chances to finish it off there.
Jared, going back to just the idea of bouncing back after a mistake, when we ask you like how you're a better player, I guess, before the season, is that an area you feel like you've grown the most as a player?
Yeah. I think that's always been a strength of mine is kind of letting things, slip off my back a little bit. But yeah, I think as you get older, you realize how hard it is, and how much time and work has been put in, and throughout the week. But once you get to game day, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to have plays that aren't exactly what you thought they'd look like, and the ball's going to come out of your hand not exactly how you'd hope. And how do you put on the right face and show everyone that doesn't bother you, and be the leader that you say you are.
Couple more guys?
I saw that. Is that the most ever?
He didn't know if that was real, after, just a reaction
72.
to an NFL team scoring that many points.
I can't wait to watch it, but unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know how they did that. Good for them.
Physically, how challenging of a game was this for you? Quite a bit of hits, so you get up the floor sometimes there.
Yeah, there was a couple. I got bounced up a little faster than I did on that one. But yeah, our guys fought, man. It was it's a tough spot. Graham's filling in for Big V. Matt Nelson's filling in for Decker, and then he goes down. Skipper fills in for him. Then Colby fills in for him. It's tough. Those guys don't have a lot of reps, and I think the main thing, like I just said, is they fought their ass off. Like there's no flinch in any of them, and how prepared and the effort they have. It's just sometimes it's your first snaps and you're figuring things out a little bit, but no, I'll bounce up a little quicker next time.
Jared, you put a lot on Jameer's plate today. It seemed like the Falcons had to have a plan for him to come out of the backfield, just
Yeah.
smashing him every time he was coming out. So,
Yeah.
As a rookie responding to a situation, he comes through really big on the, we'll call it the seal it drive. So,
Yeah.
What do you think about the way he played today?
Yeah, it was an interesting plan. I'm sure more teams will do that. It's a good way to kind of get him off his rhythm when he is releasing from the backfield. But yeah, I thought it was great, man. He kind of this game he kind of settled into who we know he is and what he can do around the edge, in the middle. He's a great runner. He's great catching the ball. He can do kind of a little bit of everything, and will be somebody we rely on all year. So it's exciting to see him continue to get better.